Howdy folks, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today we are in the Southtown area of Buffalo, well, Hamburg area. Even though I live on the southern tier, the nearest Mitsubishi dealership is in Hamburg, so I had to drive, a little over an hour. I had a couple recalls and some other things to get fixed on my car, but she's all fixed, she's good to go. They said that she's in great shape for her age, so that's definitely a good thing. But anyway, the good news is I'm planning to do some pond hopping out here in this area.
So the wind came and messed up the original audio on the video clip here. So I'm just sort of narrating over that. Basically, I'm heading into the Nike-based ponds. These ponds are kind of special to me because my grandma used to live in this area when I was growing up, and me and my dad used to fish these ponds a lot, and we'd night fish down there for bullhead and catch all kinds of crazy stuff. Ponds have changed a lot over the years. Used to be you had to bushwhack to get down there. The trail was very muddy, very difficult to get to, and very low fishing pressure because of that. Nowadays it's changed a lot. The Boy Scouts actually did a lot of nice work. They put up a big sign, they cleared out the trail, they put in a bunch of gravel, so it's a nice easy walk now. But the bad thing there is now it gets a lot of fishing pressure. They have fishing tournaments down there and everything else, so now it's a high pressure situation, but I still enjoy getting down there and fishing these ponds every single chance that I get, just because it brings back, memories of fishing there growing up. The other reason I really wanted to fish these ponds, these are the only place in western New York that I know of that has chain pickerel in them. And I used to catch a lot of pickerel when I lived in the southern Finger Lakes and at our cabin in the Poconos, but not sure if I'm going to get the chance to fish either of those regions this year, so my main goal is to catch a pickerel.
Missed a pickerel on that, came up and grabbed it, didn't hook up. See if we can get him to bite the senko. It's a pickerel right there. Gotta catch this pickerel. Ash, please be a pickerel, please be a pickerel. Shoot, it's a bass. I missed a pickerel earlier. Not a bad sized bass, but for this pond anyway. I watched a pickerel come up and swipe at this bait earlier, so I was hoping that was going to be my pickerel, but yeah, it's a bass. It's about legal size. Alright, it's been hot out today, so we're going to get him right back in the water. We're on the board here anyway. Pickerel. Please be a pickerel. Please be a pickerel. Please be a pickerel. Dang it, it's a bass again. Thought it was a little tiny pickerel. It's a little tiny bass. A little tiny largemouth. Alright, well, I just actually missed a largemouth that was also small, but bigger than this one. On this, I switched off the senko, threw on a rage tail. I think this pond's probably been too pressured with senkos. I'm getting a lot more action on this rage tail. Should have switched out a long time ago. Another one, I think came off. There's another little bass. God, it's a bass. I think it's another dang bass. Oh no. Oh no. It's got me wrapped around a log. Might be a yeah, he's stuck. Alright, let's try and let the fish out. Come on, come on, come on. Of course, I wish I had my bait caster. Had him by now. Alright, we got him. Got some salad with him, but we got him. But they're starting to bite. We were fishing in the middle of the day too. That makes a big difference. No big ones, but at least we're catching fish. Alrighty, well, we caught a couple little bass, but I think it's time to call it quits at this pond. No pickerel, unfortunately. I did see a pickerel hit my swim bait right near shore at one point, but couldn't get him to bite again. So that might have been my only chance of the year at a pickerel, but we'll see. I might make it even back to this pond, and I might make it out to the Poconos or the Finger Lakes again yet this year. But we're going to head out to the next pond and see what we can catch. Howdy, folks. So slight change in plans. There was one more pond I could have hit at the Nike base, but two more ponds actually, but you have to bushwhack to them, and fishing was pretty darn slow. We have bluebird skies, and so I just don't think the fishing would have been that wild. There's another pond at this one church right down the road too. It's gonna hit there, but I decided to change plans and try checking out the Eternal Flame at Chestnut Ridge Park instead. And afterwards, there is a pond here in Chestnut Ridge that I've never actually fished before, but apparently it's loaded with small bass similar to, like, Red House Lake. But yeah, we decided, well, you can hit that right at prime time, and you can finally check out the Eternal Flame too. I've never been to Chestnut Ridge outside of the winter sledding season, so I'm excited to see what this park has to offer. I've heard good things. Park rules. Basically, don't be an idiot. Alright, I don't actually know which way the waterfall is, but I don't know. I guess we'll go this way. Well, this is pretty down here. Haven't found the flame yet, though. Well, we just went down a big hill. Now we're back in the river valley, so I think we're heading in the right direction. This looks like a pretty spot, so pull out the vlogging camera again. I think we're getting closer. Neat little cascade right here. Cool. Decided to put on the hat cam for convenience. That way I can quickly and easily film cool stuff. This is a neat little valley. It's hey, there's the eternal flame. We found it. Oh, there's people. Well, we found it. Got to hurry up and vlog it before all the people that I passed on the way down here show up. Worked out. Those other people were leaving just when I arrived. So for now, I've got this gorgeous waterfall with the famous flame to myself. Pretty cool. Neat. Alright, well, I'm going to take some pictures and then we'll make our way back. And hopefully hit the Chestnut Ridge Pond, whatever it's called, I don't know the name of it, and catch some bass. This is neat, really neat. Well, we finally made it to the pond. Wasn't as easy to find as I thought it was going to be. Oh well, we're going to see what we can catch. This pond clearly gets an awful lot of fishing pressure, but the other YouTubers in the area seem to do well here, so you know, while I'm in the area, might as well give it a shot. We got a fish. Feels like a decent one too. Oh, he spit the hook. Something was messed up there. I think my line was wrapped somewhere. Something was messed up there. It wasn't that big of a fish anyway. We were catching fish just that size at the neck base. Didn't take long to get bit again. There must be on a school of them here. I think I got a little bit better hook set this time. Oh, I spit my worm. Alright. Well, we're on the board. You know, my gut was telling me this pond is obviously very pressured, so my mind's telling me not to go with the senko, but my gut was telling me go with the weighted senko, and decided to go with my gut, and it seems to be working. Got 2 fish on 2 casts here. See if we make it 3. It's actually relatively deep in this corner here. Oh yeah, there's a fish on there. A little bit bigger, I think. It's hard to say. 3 fish and 3 casts. Got some salad. Boy, don't break my line. I'm gonna swing up. These are the grapevines here. Alright. I guess he's a tiny bit bigger. He is a tiny bit bigger. He's got a big mouth. Not that big of a fish. They call them largemouth bass. Alright, well, we found a school of fish, but they're in the most difficult possible place to cast here. Another one. A little bit bigger. For real, a little bit bigger this time. Boy, should have put this rig on my bait caster. This is a pain bringing these things through these weeds. I guess it's not that much bigger. All the bass today have been around the same size. Both ponds. That is a loud freaking bullfrog. Alright. Yeah, it's not that big. It's maybe legal size barely. Another bite. I think it's another small one. Nice little fighters in here, though. Pain, you don't want them to go too high because you don't want them to jump, but you don't want them to go down into the weeds either, so you gotta kind of keep it high. It's challenging fighting these things in here. Of course, these fish been putting up nice fights too, for their size. Here you go, buddy. Alrighty, folks, well, thanks for watching. We're calling it quits here. They just informed me that they're locking the gate, so I gotta leave. Which is okay. I was actually planning to leave the area around 8:30 anyway, and it's 8:30. I've got to work tomorrow, and I want to drive home while I still have some light. So works out. And thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I had fun adventuring in the Hamburg area today, and we'll be back on the southern tier making videos out that way. So stay tuned.